9 blood sugar-friendly foods. Making healthy food choices to control blood sugar is key for those with type 2 diabetes, but what if there were foods that not only kept diabetes under control, but also improved your diabetes and overall health, kind of how calcium can improve bone health? Eating the tiny blue fruit is a nutrient-dense way to get some of your daily carbs, and research also suggests that eating blueberries regularly, as well as other berries, improves insulin sensitivity. This means cells are more receptive to the body's own insulin. Oranges. Oranges, grapefruits, clementines. Research suggests that consumption of citrus fruit has a positive, long-term effects on blood sugar, as well as cholesterol levels, thanks to the anti-inflammatory compound hesperidin and a healthy dose of soluble fiber. Chickpeas. Chickpeas, as well as beans and lentils, are well-known foods with a low glycemic index, making them good choices for diabetes, but new research suggests that eating legumes may actually have a therapeutic effect. Dark chocolate. Can a sweet treat really improve glucose control? Some research studies found that a small amount of high-quality, dark chocolate eaten daily decreases fasting insulin levels and blood pressure. Effects seen are attributed to compounds called polyphenols. Plant-based meals. Vegetarians have a significantly lower risk of developing type 2 diabetes, but many have assumed it's because they also tend to have lower BMIs. Olive oil. Replacing saturated and trans fats with healthier unsaturated fats is a key recommendation for all individuals, but the type of fats consumed may play an even greater role in the health of those with type 2 diabetes. That's because diabetes is associated with an increased risk of heart disease and stroke. Controlling weight, being active, and monitoring glucose levels through diet can help, but it's important that heart-healthy fats and oils are the primary fats contributors to the diet. Green vegetables. Higher intakes of leafy greens and non-starchy, green vegetables in type 2 diabetics ages 65 and older was associated with decreased levels of HbA1c and significant reductions in cardiovascular risk factors. It's still being studied as to whether these effects are due to the nutrient density of vegetables, specifically vitamins A, C, and E, and magnesium, whose intakes have been associated with better glycemic control, or the substitution of these vegetables in place of less nutrient-dense foods. Nuts and peanut butter. Eating 5 servings per week of nuts, 1 serving equals 1 ounce of nuts or 1 tablespoon of nut butter, was associated with a significant reduction in heart disease and stroke risk in women with type 2 diabetes in the long running. Consider swapping out some refined carbohydrate calories for walnuts, almonds, or peanut butter. Just be sure to watch the portion size and salt. Probiotics. Over the past few years, several studies have examined the effects that good bacteria may have on glucose regulation, with some focusing on yogurt intake and others focusing probiotic intake. Initial findings on all studies suggests that eating foods high in probiotics, such as yogurt, significantly improves fasting glucose levels and/or HbA1c when consumed regularly and longer than 8 weeks. Cinnamon. The savory sweet spice cinnamon appears to increase insulin sensitivity, thereby helping to reduce blood sugar. The exact mechanism for how the sweet spice does this, as well as a recommended intake, is still being investigated, but most research points towards cinnamon's ability to aid in blood glucose control on a daily and long-term basis, and doesn't appear to have any potential side effects other than adding a little flavor.